Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We are here in episode 17. We are in the 4th season of my FIFA 23 Create a Club Career Mode series with Battersea Football Club. If you missed last episode or any of the series, go back and catch up on it. Last episode, we made a little bit of a cup run, got a chance to play Chelsea, our arch nemesis from across the river, and we beat Brentford, a Premier League club, in style, played some really exciting games, and scored possibly the goal of the series with Awushi Adu. We sit here in 10th in the league now, through 10 games, 15 points for the 69ers, but speaking of Awushi Adu, let's check on something interesting here coming up this episode. So like I said, Awushi Adu was at 83 goals through 3 seasons at the start of the season. Now, we're into the 4th season and he has 8, so that is 91 total goals in his club career for Battersea. Just 9 to go before he reaches 100 career goals, so this episode is going to be the countdown to 100 goals for Awushi Adu. I am going to sim, and when we get to a number that is within striking distance for Awushi Adu, we are going to play that game. The goal is to only play 2 total games this episode. I am going to be doing quite a bit of simming, I'll show you in a second. So we're here in September, we'll sim that match. We're probably going to sim all the way through October, depending on how many goals Awushi Adu gets. I'd love for him to get it against Everton, but he would need 3 straight hat tricks for that to happen, and I just don't see that happening. We'll send out new scouts here also after we sim this first match against Reading, and we'll get our last scouting reports back from India, Thailand, and Mexico. But we're probably going to sim all the way through October, and then also November, and then also December, and then also January, and we will probably leave off in February here with a home match against Sheffield United here, or maybe we will leave off with this home match against Everton in March. It is going to be a ton of simming in this episode. I do want to see how we do in the league this season, and I'm just going to let the computer decide what that is for us. I think best case scenario this season, we sneak into 6th place or higher and get a playoff promotion spot, but I don't really expect that. I expect to be mid-table and definitely avoid the bottom of the league in this season, but if we can sneak into a spot and go on a run late in this season or even early in this season right now, that would be amazing. But let's get into the sims and see how we do. We have a lot to cover this episode. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, make sure to leave comments and get involved. I really genuinely appreciate all of the comments. Shout out to Kennedy Alvarez for his comments on these videos. He has been analyzing every single thing that's been happening in pretty much every game, every part of this series, and I'm loving all of it. I'm happy you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here and in supporting Battersea in this insurmountable run from a created club in the depths of the English football system all the way to the top of the world. It's a long journey, so I appreciate you all sticking it out with me. But let's get into this episode for sure. We can't get to that highest high until we go through times like this in the championship where we grind and sim through the season. In our first game in the sim here, Sergeant Goma gets a goal along with Stefan Bajcetic, his 3rd of the season from that defensive midfield spot. We draw Reading though, 2-2 at home. Alright, so we have found here in the youth academy what I like to call an endgame goalkeeper, or an endgame player in general. Jay Ray from India, ladies and gents. He has 89 potential, 6'3". He's got a trait for rushing out of goal. He's already a 64 overall at 16 years old. We're going to keep him here in the youth academy until he wants out. Then we'll put him on loan. That'll be the quickest way for him to grow and get playing time, and combined get playing time. But my God, what a player he is. We have had an excellent start to this season in the youth academy, bringing in 3 really good young prospects. Alright, and we are now here at the Wheel of Countries for youth scouting reports. We're going to send out 2 from this wheel. Got my first country sorted out through Poland. Thank you to this comment. We are sending 1 to Poland for this time around. And we are spinning here to see where we are sending scout number 2. And we will be sending a scout to Liechtenstein. Remove that from the wheel, spin again, and see where we are sending our highest rated scout this time around, all the way on the right. And we are sending him to Papua New Guinea. So you see here for the next 3 months, Craig Doherty's going to Liechtenstein, Theo Ball's going to Poland, and Lucas Robin's going to Papua New Guinea for 3 months. See if we can bring back any gems from these 3 countries. Next game in the league, we lose 1-0 on the road at Preston. Alright, so in our next match, we are on the road in Liverpool against Everton in the Championship. Still makes me laugh. Serge Ngoma scores, Awushi Adu scores, so 8 goals to go for Awushi Adu before he reaches 100 club goals. Next match in the league, we tie Swansea City 1-1. Sonny Hilton gets himself a goal. Another draw, 1-1 at home for Battersea, but Awushi Adu does score. That is 93, 7 to go for Awushi. And a win here on the road. Awushi Adu gets 2 goals, so 5 to go now for Awushi in that race for 100 goals in his club career, and a win for Battersea, 2-1. And nobody from the scouting report from Poland, Papua New Guinea, and Liechtenstein, so we sim here against Peterborough. And we tie 3-3, a high-scoring affair here. Serge Ngoma, Awushi Adu, and Serge Ngoma get goals for Battersea. Awushi Adu has 4 to go now. We're getting closer to 100. 96 goals in his club career, and we're just in the 4th season. That's just so amazing. In our next match against Cardiff City, Serge Ngoma scores, and we get a clean sheet, finally. 1-0 win for Battersea. So just updating where we're at in the season and in the standings, we are in 11th. Not bad. Coming up against Middlesbrough in late November here. 25 points in 18 games. And I said we would play that game where Awushi Adu gets to 100 club goals potentially, and hopefully get it ourselves. He's at 13 for the season. That gives him 96 in his career for us. So I'm going to wait till he gets to 15. Once he gets to 15 goals, 98 total, we will play and hopefully get 2 goals or more to get him to that century mark. Next league match, Sonny Hilton scores, but Battersea do lose 2-1 to Middlesbrough. The 69ers defeated on the road. And in our next match in the league, we beat Blackburn Rovers, and Sam Yepi gets a spot start and scores, along with Sonny Hilton from the wings. 2-0 win for Battersea. So an interesting comment here from our star boy, Awushi Adu. He thinks his contribution deserves higher pay, and I will make sure of it. We cannot lose a player like Awushi Adu. I will see that he is given a raise. And unfortunately, no players from our scouting reports this month. 1 more month to go with them, and then we will send them out to 3 new countries already. We're flying through this season, and that's just the way I like it right now. We've got to get through these seasons, and I want to get further and further. I really want to go years and years deep into this career mode, and I have decided that we're going to do each country once for scouting reports, and then we are going to continue to spin that wheel and get new suggestions and send out scouts to all kinds of countries. We can get through 60 countries in however many years or whatever, but once we're done with the country, we're done with it, we move on. And if we somehow get through all of them, we can go back to them again. And in our next match in the league, a very unexciting 0-0 draw for the 69ers. And in our next match, yet another clean sheet for Battersea and a win. Serge Ngoma scores, and Awushi Adu gets number 97, 3 to go. So the next goal that he scores, we will play the game after that and try to get to 100. We're actually making a push up those standings too towards that 6th spot, which would be the last playoff spot potentially. Big game against Watford here. Let's see how we do in the sim. Can Awushi Adu score here? And it ends in a draw here at home. Serge Ngoma gets both goals for Battersea. 2-2. Alright, and there's been a lot of games recently, so we gave all the starters a rest just for 1 game. We lose 2-4 to Preston at home, but Saman Gatos and Kelvin Ahiba team and get goals. Good to get some of these backup players some appearances, because in the Sims, the computer doesn't make a lot of subs. And alright, here it is, a 2-2 draw on the road. Goals for Serge Ngoma and number 98 in his Battersea career for Awushi Adu. We are going to play our next match, which will be at home against Blackburn Rovers. 2 goals for Awushi Adu, and he hits the century mark. A remarkable accomplishment in just 3.5 seasons for the striker from Ghana. And Awushi just reminded me we need to give him a raise, and I can't believe it. He was only making 800 euros a week. Crazy wages for a player of his caliber, but 4K a week €35,000 signing bonus, and that is going to be a healthy raise for the young Ghanaian who's just 20 years old and 2 goals away from 100 goals in his club career. And to just gauge where we're at as a team, Awushi is clearly our top scorer with 15, 98 goals for his career, 2 to go. That's what we're shooting for this next game against Blackburn, but Sonny Hilton has 6 goals this season. Love to see that from left wing. A big improvement from 0 last season where he had 12 assists, so the assists are down, but the goals are up in the new position. Sam Yepi-Yepi's been a great free agent signing so far with 4 goals and 11 appearances. When we play, I definitely want to bring him on as a sub late in games each time to get him more appearances and chances to inflate those numbers. And then Kelvin Ahiba-Tiemann, I think I'm going to start bringing him off the bench as our striker instead of Duncan Watmore full-time now. Duncan Watmore will be demoted to the 3rd place role on the depth chart at striker behind Awushi Adu and now Kelvin Ahiba-Tiemann, who, when he plays, just scores. Alright, and no more hype is needed for this match. It's Battersea, it's Blackburn Rovers. Awushi Adu has 98 club goals in just around 3.5 seasons. Can he get to that 100 mark here in this match? Come on, lads. I don't understand why FIFA puts 5'5" Sonny Hilton on the front post of these corners where he's probably going to be the first one to hit it. Leonard. Buckley. Goal. Blackburn. Oh yeah, Sonny Hilton. Keep it going. Keep it going, Sonny. Why not? Nobody's helping you, so might as well keep going. Oh, good pressure, Battersea. Darko on to Ali Koike. Ali Koike's got tons of space here. Come on, Ali, go. Darko to finish it. Oof. Serge Ngoma, good pressure. Marcus McQueen. Sonny Hilton. Awushi Adu. Make it 99. 1 away from 100. That's our number 10. Consistent Battersea pressure leads to an errant pass. A nice assist there from Sonny Hilton to who else? It's his day. Can he get one more to get to 100? Yes, Saul Coco. Yes, I love good slide tackles so much. Nice job, Stefan Bajsedic. Good win back. Ah. Nice interception, Stefan Bajsedic. Darko to Serge Ngoma. What a save. Sonny Hilton to Ali Koike. Sonny Hilton. Jesus.
Of the game
well,
now.
we hope not.
Oh!
Yeah. Another nice interception by Stefan Bajsedic. He's been great this game. Damiano Longo has the pace to get forward. Serge Ngoma has it. Back to Longo. Good passing here. Darko Giabi finishes it off. 2-1 Battersea. Nice little chip pass from Serge Ngoma here. Ends up finding Awushi, who unselfishly looks for Darko open in the middle, who calmly finishes it off. And that's halftime. 2-1 Battersea. Awushi Adu still 1 goal shy of 100 club goals in his career. Oh, good interception here. Awushi on to Serge Ngoma, who makes it 3-1. Battersea are flying today. Well, he needs 2 goals to get to 100, but 2 assists today for Awushi Adu. One of them here nicely off to Serge Ngoma, that American who's starting to fly for us now. Ooh, missed tackle here. Bailey, Peacock, Farrell, what a ridiculous save.
I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Nice double tackle there by Corey Ndaba. Oh, nice passing here. Good finish from Leonard. 3-2. Somehow Blackburn have this game close. Nice tackle, Saul Coco. Sonny to Darko. Darko looking for Awushi Adu over the top. Bold, but Awushi will get on it. Awushi finds Sonny Hilton. In towards Awushi Adu. Shot is blocked. Darko lets it run. Awushi Adu make it 100 goals in his career for Battersea Football Club. The young Ghanaian, only 20 years old, has done it. A centurion Relentless. What a leave from Darko Giabi, and Awushi Adu collects it all in one motion and finishes off number 100. And he scored in the 69th minute. How apropos for the 69ers. Awushi looking for Serge Ngoma. Oh, he's in. Serge. 5-2. Why not? Why not let it fly, Serge? And that is now a hat trick of assists for Awushi Adu. 2 goals, 3 assists on the day. What more can you ask from this just tremendous, tremendous player? Stefan Bajcetic can start some sort of a break here off of the corner. And Bajcetic will find Adu. Awushi Adu. Oh, Awushi Adu is taken down in the box, and well, Britain's going to get a yellow card here, and Awushi Adu just continues to dance and impress. Battersea has yet to score a penalty in this career mode series, but Awushi Adu has a chance here, and this would make it a hat trick. What else did you expect? Goal number 101, a hat trick of goals and a hat trick of assists for Awushi Adu. One of the best performances we will ever see in this career mode. Take a bow, Awushi. And a rousing ovation from the Battersea supporters here as their number 10, Awushi Adu, is taken off here after just simply the best performance we've ever seen. One last kick of the ball here, potentially for Blackburn. Bailey Peacock-Farrell collects, and a record goal number for Battersea in a game 6. But the story of the day, that man right there, 3 goals, 3 assists, 10 out of 10 rating, and 101 career goals for Battersea for Awushi Adu. The story of a legend. And I know we've done a ton of simming in this episode, but we have a ton coming up. We're on the last day of the year, December 31st. We're going to sim all the way until the beginning of March, where we will play against Everton to end the episode, and then that will be the cap of this episode. But I just wanted to show how close we are to the promotion playoff right now, just 6 points behind Sheffield in 6th. In another high scoring affair here on the road against Cardiff City, Coffee Kojo scores, Sam Yepi scores, and Sonny Hilton all score in a 3-3 draw against Cardiff. And in our next match against Coventry City, we tie 1-1. Duncan Watmore gets a goal. And a new Youth Academy player, the only one that we brought back from those last 3 countries, from Papua New Guinea, Bernard Ali, 57 overall winger, who is wicked fast, very pacey for a Youth Academy player. Only 80 potential, but you know, he looks like a good, short, little, fast winger who could eventually be a guy we could bring off the bench, and we could just let him develop. He's only 15. And the scouts are available, and we're spinning that wheel. First country we are sending a scout to is Turks and Caicos in the Caribbean. Love to see that. Now our next spin is landing now. We got Turks and Caicos, and now we're sending a scout out to Somalia. African country. Now let's do one more spin. And the last scout will be going to the Dominican Republic, another Caribbean island. Love to see that. Turks and Caicos, Somalia, and the Dominican Republic. So the last 4 games didn't actually record, but you did see that draw 1-1 against Coventry City on the 3rd of January, start of this month. In between then and now, we drew Forest Green Rovers 1-1 in the FA Cup, and then we beat them in the replay 2-1, which is why we have this cup date with a Premier League squad, Southampton, which we are going to play because that is more exciting. Try to beat another Premier League team, get to the round of 16 in the FA Cup, but we also beat Luton Town 3-2 and drew Hull City 0-0 in the league, so we're going to play this match against Southampton right here, and then we're going to sim Millwall, and then all of February leading up until this match against Everton in March, and then that will lead into the last episode of the season finale next episode, so we will start next episode with that home match against Everton. But for now, Let's see if we can get to the round of 16 by beating Southampton in the FA Cup. And here we are in the round of 32 of the FA Cup. This is what both teams are coming out with. We are bringing out our full cup squad, all backups, but we have a great bench with all of our starters ready to come in and help us out, winning or losing late in this game. Southampton are coming out with a pretty strong squad, a whole back line, 80 overall or higher. Definitely their backup goalkeeper, but Carlos Soler starting in that right mid spot. Their captain, an 86 overall, such a good player. The Spanish midfielder, but definitely a stronger side than us all around. Let's see if we can go shock the world and make it to the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Come on, lads. Soler might be in here, and he is. Southampton take the lead. 1-0. Sam Yepi just got tackled so hard he literally went off screen. Nice job, Dong. Oh, okay, they get it right back. And they might be in. He's wide open at the back post. God damn it. Could see it all happening. Couldn't deal with it. 2-0. Sure, Dong-chi. Good defending. Oh boy. Gotta deal with this here. Jesus Lopez, good save. Should be halftime, but they get another corner here. Ball is whipped in, should be headed away, nice and easy. Duncan Watmore's injured. Ball still being played. Southampton still have it. Carlos Soler. Nice tackle, Saman Gatos. Can we just get halftime? Thank you. 2-0, Southampton. Oof, nice ball to Soler. Dong-chi, good interception. And good block. That was brilliant, Teddy Carpenter. Duncan Watmore, reward him. Go, Duncan Watmore, go. Nice passing here. Kelvin Ahiba-Tiemann, make it 2-1. That was such a good counterattack from Battersea. We are still in this match. Damiano Longo driving at the defense. Finds Watmore. Oh. Oh, good passing here from Southampton. Simon's in. 3-1. That was so hard to get near him there. Really good passing. Oh, this would be something magical from Samuel Yepi here. He's already made great work of it. Oh, he's got someone free at the back post. McGuane. Down to Kelvin. It's in! 3-2. There is hope here in Battersea with 10 minutes to go. What a ball here from Sam Yepi and an intelligent header from McGuane across the net. Kelvin just rips it. Couple of ricochets and it doesn't matter. The ball goes in the back of the net. Nice ball from Bajcetic here. Just on. Gatos to Ngoma. Ngoma sees Kelvin in the middle. Just can't get a head on it. Ngoma in towards Kelvin. Another header. It bounces just wide. Come on, Sam Yepi. Do something here. And the clock runs out. Oh, Battersea's hopes are just cut short here in the FA Cup. Good fight against Southampton, but they were absolutely the better side. They showed it with class today, dominating Battersea, knocking them out of the FA Cup. And now we're back doing a lot of simming like I said we would, and we open up in the league with a win against Millwall, 1-0 at home. Good result there. Goal for Awushi Adu. And as we sim along here, nothing from Somalia, Dominican Republic, and Turks and Caicos. But we are up to 9th in the table as we take on Stoke City here. We're into February, gonna sim 4 more games, and then we leave off for the next episode. And in Stoke City, a 1-1 draw, goal for Awushi Adu. And next match, we win 2-1 against Sunderland. Saul Coco scores, and Sam Yepi subs on and gets himself a goal as well. And in the next sim, we lose 3-0 to Sheffield United at home. Not our best result. But a nice bounce back here on the road for the 69ers. Battersea win 3-1 against Bristol City. Sergeant Goma gets 2 goals. Awushi with 1. Let's check on those standings before we head into this match against Everton next episode. And you see here we have pushed up to 8th. That was a huge win against Bristol City. We pushed them down to 9th. With that victory, we are just 5 points off of a promotion playoff spot. That is what we're shooting for. It would be great to get it. I'm not expecting it, but this team's firing on all cylinders at certain points this season. It seems like we have what it takes, but this is a big match against Everton coming up. They are the league leaders, so that's where we're going to leave off, and we'll pick up with that match against Everton next episode. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, make sure to leave comments. I'm loving the ones that I'm getting. I'm loving that people are loving what I'm doing here because I'm having a lot of fun with Battersea. We're going places. It's just going to take time. This is a slow grind to the top, and we will rock and roll one day. But for now, thank you for watching. Until next episode, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.